Hey, good morning. It's a quiet Sunday morning. The dogs are barely stirring. The birds are chirping outside. I'm cooking myself some breakfast. I'm cracking some eggs. I got to thinking after cracking these eggs, hey, I've got an awful lot of eggshells. I need to do something with them. And then it dawned on me I ought to show you just what I'm going to do with those eggshells. Now we could just take those eggshells and crush them up and then take them out to the compost and then put them in the garden. Or we can go ahead and make some eggshell calcium that we can give to our dogs. If you've never made eggshell calcium before, let me show you how. And also let me tell you why. Eggshells are packed with minerals. Now about 90% of the mineral is calcium, but there's also magnesium and phosphorus and manganese and selenium and iron, and the list goes on. There's about 21 trace minerals right here in eggshells. Let me just show you what I do to make these eggshells into eggshell calcium. Now the very first thing is you need to wash your eggs before you crack them, and that's like step one. So just always wash your eggs before cracking them, and then put them in some sort of a container nearby the counter, something that the flies aren't going to be getting into and laying eggs over a course of, well, for me, this is only a course of like 2.5 weeks of egg eating. So for those of you that might take a little bit longer, you want to get quite a few eggs to make your calcium. Step one, wash your eggs before you use them. Step two, put them in some sort of a container that's not going to get flies on them. And then next, you want to get a large pan of boiling water. And then we want to grab, not this one, we want to grab this nice holy pot here on a Sunday morning. So this is kind of like a colander / sieve that goes and slides right into my boiling water. So I'm going to put my eggshells inside here. So I just go ahead and I dump my eggshells in, get them all in there. I'm going to crunch them up a little bit. So in this case, I don't want to crunch them too small because I want them to dry quickly after I put them in the boiling water. Okay, so here we go. I put that in. So that water's already a-boiling. I just want to push these guys down, get them all in there, stir them up. So now these eggshells are going to boil in this water for about 10 to 15 minutes. Do what you please on that, but you don't have to go more than that. But you definitely want to make sure they're in a rolling boil for a minimum of 10 minutes. Now I go ahead and lift this off slowly. Let it drain. I'm going to set this baby in the sink again and get a cookie sheet. And I'm going to pour this out on the cookie sheet. Spread this out. Get one more sheet. So once you've got the eggshells on your cookie sheets, just spread them out and then set them out somewhere where they can dry, usually overnight, and then we put them in our oven. I'm going to set my temperature at 200 and my timer at 30 minutes and put those cookie sheets in the oven. So after 30 minutes goes by, I'm going to show you just how I grind them into a powder. And then we'll have that calcium that we're going to put into our dog's food. That's going to make it just that little bit more healthy. Alrighty then, they've cooked long enough. And I've also just let this oven cool down so I can actually touch this. So I'm not reaching in with like steel hands. It cooled down considerably. Alright, well there you go. They've been boiled, they've been dried, and then baked. And now they're ready to be ground. So next I'm going to take my NutriBullet, my magic bullet, and take the largest container that it comes with and fill it full of eggshells. Kind of mash them in there. Alright, well that's good and full. Now I put the lid on. So now check this out. It is a fine, fine powder. Now don't breathe in that dust. Keep that dust away from you. But it's nice warm. So there you go. That's using the whole egg. That's you eating the egg, or your dog's eating the egg, or you're making something awesome out of that egg. And then you're not throwing away the shell, you're actually recycling that shell and feeding it to your dog. So this is an awesome, healthy, nutritional supplement that you can sprinkle on your dog's food. And you want to keep in mind that you want about a half a teaspoon per pound of dog food meat that you might be feeding your dog. That's kind of the general rule. That's my demonstration for today. So thank you for joining me on Wolf Daddy's Kitchen. And next time you see me, we'll be making something awesome for dogs. You can count on that. So until next time, we'll see you later.